I'm just coming to you, just sitting in my car. We gonna call these car chronicles, okay, Daddy? Anyway, I'm just coming. Just I took a couple of days off, simply because just needed to reflect and just have some time to just reflect. But in my reflecting, it just kept coming to me about not giving up on yourself. Um, and I'm saying that because all of a sudden today I heard that the young guy that used to be on Ellen's show committed suicide.
Ooh.
Twitch, he was a really great dancer. Um, I don't know. It's just you would never think because whenever he was seen, he was always smiling and was in good spirits. And
Was he a black man?
yeah, and that's what I am coming to you today and titling this video. Don't give up on yourself. I don't care how rough things get. I don't care what is happening in your life. There's always a way out. You just have to stick to it. Regardless, and I keep saying these are the times when people get the get depressed the most. Their anxiety is through the roof because I believe with the holidays that's upon us, here comes Christmas, and if you have children, the pressure of meeting your children's demands about their toys, about what they want. Maybe this year, if you cannot afford, give yourself a break and to be able to say, hey, this year we're going to do it a little bit different. Maybe you can't get your kid three and four and five different toys. Maybe they can't afford the Jordans, or they can't afford whatever the things that you will wish that they have. This year, maybe do it differently. Maybe this year you have a time where you reflect about the year and maybe talk about some of the hard times and bring the kids in on it and say, you know what? I need this space. I need you to be able to understand where things are. And also talk to them about who they are. Talk to them and let them know that you love them to pieces. Okay? But it's for your sanity. It's for you. Okay? I hate that this whole holiday and Christmas and all of these pressured days are put upon people to spend, 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 instead of really spending quality time with your family and being thankful. As we get older, we understand a little bit more about what is more important. The materialistic things. As I grew older, I enjoyed Christmas, and no, I didn't get everything, but once I understood what Christmas was about, I really didn't care, and I'm fortunate to be able to have a mate like that, you know, we don't celebrate it like that. We celebrate each other. We have family. With family. We make it an intimate type of thing, a joyous occasion. We're doing it differently. Understand? And so maybe that's something that's pressed upon you. Maybe the hard times will be able to have you to reflect and say, you know what, this year we'll do a little bit differently. Right, Daddy? Is that, in terms of the people, what people are experiencing in terms of depression and anxiety during this high pressure time of the year? To me, it's unnecessary, you know. Um, and in so many words, it's just all about the consumer. Spend, 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 spend. You're spending, you're contemplating what you don't have in your head, which is causing you extra stress, depression, all of this stuff, anxiety, trying to meet the needs of someone else. And I understand that when it comes to the basic needs, food, shelter, water, bathing, clothes, I understand that part. But out of that, just say, you know what, this year, 2002, this is going to be a different year. Don't allow the pressure to build up. Don't allow it to build up in your head to where you're totally stressed and you can't move. Okay? I'm sort of kind of getting worked up because
Mm.
I just know how important the other stuff is. Okay? And you don't have to have money to love, to spend time together. You don't have to go broke trying to do it or try to keep up with the Joneses. Sit your children down and let them understand. For the little bitty kids, you can go to the dollar store and they'll be just as happy, because really, in purchasing all of this, who is it really for? Is it to please you or the children or both? You understand? Sometimes we just have to redirect it and redefine it a little bit and still find the happiness in it. Maybe this year on Christmas, you go and feed someone less fortunate. You go and volunteer your time at the shelter, at the food pantry, at the feeding lines. You know, that's what I want to do. Again, I want to do it. I enjoy doing it. So I'm just saying, I'm sitting here with my dad on this rainy day, very rainy day, and just thinking about, the fact that this man is taking his life, and you see him every day. He was joyous and happy. So we thought he was, right? So I'm speaking to those of you who need to hear that you matter. You do. Is it that important when it comes to spending on material stuff? No, ma'am. No, sir. No, it's not. Do you have the power to redefine what you want to redefine and operate how you want to operate? Yes, you can without the stress. You can do this. You can do it. It's not a big lump. A big leap where you can't make the change. Love you. Teach your children what it is to love outside of the materialistic stuff. Maybe this year you bake cookies together. You do the gingerbread house. You do the little puzzles or the jigsaw puzzle. Give them something to think about and to be able to work on their coordination skills. You understand? And I'm not saying that this stuff is not happening right now, but I'm saying to you to do it differently, especially if you cannot afford. Don't go crazy. And for those of you that are experiencing, some bad, times with relationships, with your finances, and can't feed yourself and things, get to a place where you can. Reach out, talk to somebody, but keep your head on straight. Don't sit in a space by yourself where you're going you're spiraling down, and you're not uplifting yourself. You're looking at all the negative stuff. You got to look at the positive stuff. You got to talk to yourself in a way. You understand? And I say this only because I want you to live. I want you to realize and maybe reorganize what's most important. Does that make sense? I hope so. And I hope that I just want you to understand where I'm coming from as far as just this matters more than anything, than the little heartbeats of your children, your family, your mother, your father, your sister, your cousin, and other people who are suffering. Give them a uplifting word as well. Right, Daddy?
Hmm.
Anything you want to share with the people?
Oh my gosh.
Just about, being able to just stay upbeat during these holiday seasons and not get down and, you know,
Well, this is a must. Everybody should be able to expand, though, and be able to.
they can't hear you.
I said, it's good just be able to expand uh, just the idea of having something like a holiday season coming up here, and
And not
you,
stress all over it and
yeah,
become depressed because you don't have.
right.
But count the blessings of what you do have. So, and with that said, I appreciate you. And, we have people that are dealing with deaths that just happen of their mothers. And I'm praying for you, Miranda, and for the Cheeks family. And I'm praying for you guys. Um, and
Who
like I
is
said,
what
anything that
family
you
is
need
it?
for us to do, just is we're a phone call away. With that being said, to my St. Philip's family and to the Cheeks family, we send our deepest condolences to you. Peace and blessings. Bye.
Okay, now who is that for again? I'm now I'm a little bit behind on